Auzubillahiminashaitanirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are in another class of PST, JEST and HST preparation with our subject is science. Chapter number 5, matter and its state, class 4 science. So matter first of all and its states. We would describe matter. What is matter? First of all, matter means anything that has weight and occupies space is called matter, and three states of matter will also be discussed in this chapter number 5 of class 4 science. First of all, we have a point: anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Two properties, two things must be remembered: that anything that occupies space and has mass, has weight, is called matter. Now, for an instance, we have this room spray. It has weight also, we can weigh it also, and it occupies space also. If I keep it on my palm, it occupies some space. So anything that has weight and occupies some space is called matter. Anything in it. We can see that gas, if we put the gas in the cylinder, at that time it takes space of the cylinder and it gains weight. The cylinder gains weight as well. So gas is also known as matter. Anything in this universe, copy, pen, page, chair, biscuit, whatever things are there which have weight and occupy space, all these things are called matter. Something additional would be like this, that we see in this world is known as the material world. And why it is called material world? First thing, spiritually, that it will perish, and the other thing, that it is material, means made up of matter, material. Next point of us is, there are three states of matter. There are three main states of matter. The first one is solid, the other one is liquid, and the other one is gas. We would be describing these all in detail now. First, the amount of space a material object occupies is called its volume. First, we would see that what is volume. The space that an object takes when we place it somewhere, that is called its volume. The amount of space a material object occupies. Material means an object that is made of matter. Material. As I told earlier, any object that is made up of matter, that is called material object, and the amount of space that object carries or occupies is called its volume. For an example, if we look at this bottle of perfume, the water inside it contains the bottle, and that is called its volume. For example, how much total volume of this bottle would be there, that is called its volume. So volume means that the amount of space a material made of matter object occupies is called its volume. Now we would say, for an instance, that this is the volume of this bottle. So that's volume. Next point of us is state of matter that has fixed shape and fixed volume is called solid. What is solid? Solids are the hard objects that have fixed shape and fixed volume is called solid. Now we see this is a marker. This marker has a fixed shape. If we blow it, if we throw it, we keep it, whatever we do with it, it will have a fixed shape. And its shape cannot go anywhere else without any kind of hard force. So that object which has fixed shape and fixed volume, that is called a solid. Like this is solid, ring is solid, or anything that has fixed shape and fixed volume is called a solid. Next, volumes of solids do not change with pressure. If we put pressure on this marker, whatever we do, we put more and more pressure on it, we try to crush it or whatever, so the volume of it will not change. It may change from apparently, but the volume would be same. If it is 100 gram, it would be 100 gram same. With pressure, it cannot change. The volume will not change with the pressure. Next point is state of matter that has no fixed shape and fixed volume is called gas. A state of matter which has no fixed shape and no fixed volume is called a gas. For example, there is gas, like we are breathing. Everywhere there is gas, and it has no fixed shape. We have never seen that the shape of the air is like a triangle, a square, cylinder, etc. And it is also not a fixed volume. If we contain it in any container, it would be in a free falling state. It would not have any sort of complete volume. And on the contrary, we see that the state of matter that has no fixed shape but has a fixed volume is called a liquid. What is liquid? A state of matter that has no fixed shape but has fixed volume. About liquid is called liquid. Now we would have we would have the same example like a state of matter which has no fixed shape. It is not a fixed shape. The perfume inside this bottle has not a fixed shape. We have put the perfume in this bottle or the water in any bottle, so it will take the shape of that particular bottle. Whereas if we change its container, it would take its shape. So the liquid has not a shape of its own. It takes a shape of any container that we contain it in. But it has no fixed shape and has fixed volume. Like if it is 100 gram, it would always be 100 gram. Now, solids, liquids and gases mix together to form a mixture. If solids and liquids come together, or solids and gases come together, or liquids and gases come together, or they all come together as a whole, then we get a thing that is called a mixture. Next, the process of separation of solute and solvent from the mixture is called filtration. First, we would have to understand what is a solute and solvent. Solute means anything that is dissolved, and solvent which makes it dissolved. For example, we have a glass of water. In that glass of water, we put salt, and then we mix it. Now, water and the salt, what would it be? Solute and solvent. Solvent means which is solved, like in this situation we have the salt, and solvent means which is solved. In this situation we have the salt, and solute means which dissolves it, that is water. So when we separate these both, for an instance, we put salt in the water, and after putting salt in the water, we are burning the water. We are giving the water heat from down, and it is burning. The water will be water vapors, and what will remain will be the salt. So this whole process is known as filtration. Next point is solution is a kind of mixture. Here we learned about a mixture and then solution. The result of this, when we put the solute and solvent together, then that became a solution. And the solution is also a kind of mixture, because we mixed two things, water and salt, and then we mixed it, and then we got a mixture. And there was a solution also and a mixture also, because a solution is a kind of mixture. Gas can be converted to liquid by cooling. When we have a gas, then we can convert it. If we cool it, then it would turn into a liquid. Here we would have an example, like for an instance, we have a gas of any kind. Then we cool it and it becomes liquid. See for example, the example of water. Usually the example of water is given. There is steam, hard steam, which is going upon. Let's take a complete example. You are in a kitchen. In the kitchen you have a stove. In that stove you have put water, and you have started to give it a fire, and by the fire the water will keep on evaporating. There will be evaporation and there will be steam. When you keep when the water is going up and you keep some sort of lid upon it, you would see that the steam is going, but upon the lid of that particular pot, you will see that there will be drops of water. So now what happened, that the gas turned into liquid by cooling. It was hot from down and it was burning, and the steam was going up, and the lid was cool and the air in the surroundings was cool. So when it was cooled, some sort of cooling was given to it naturally. So what we got upon the steam became water droplets that we see usually in our kitchens as well. And solid can be converted to liquid by heating. When we have a solid that can be converted to liquid by heating. How? For an example, we have a solid called ice. Again, the example of water. Solid ice, solid in the form of ice or ice in the form of solid, and then we heat it. Then what would it be? It would be water. Ice became water when we gave it heat. When you heat the ice, it becomes water. It means that solid turns into liquid by heating. Next one is liquid can be converted to gas by heating as well. Liquid, water. As I gave the previous example, the same example can also be used over here. Liquid can be converted to gas by heating. Take water and heat it, and all the water would evaporate. It will become gas, and that is this process. Next one is liquid can be converted to solid by cooling. When we have liquid, it can be converted to solid by cooling. We have water. Water at room temperature means the common water, liquid, and then we want to convert it to solid, and it can be done by cooling. We keep the water in the refrigerator and it will become ice, snow. Snow is natural, however. 88. Water is a compound. We saw here also that when we combine two things together or two elements together, then we get a compound, which is in Urdu called murakkab. Water is compound of hydrogen and oxygen. Water is compound of hydrogen and oxygen. When hydrogen and oxygen molecules come together, we get a compound called water, and its formula is H2O. H2O. What is compound? A substance gotten when two or more elements are combined. Compound. Definition of compound. When two sort of elements are combined. So today we discuss about chapter number 5, matter in its states, and we discuss solid, liquid and gas. Thank you so much.